Ahead and hit yes,
All
nice.
done?
Nice. Welcome everybody. Welcome. All of our new subscribers, all of our past subscribers. We have been running campaigns like crazy and reaching lots and lots of real estate agents across the US, and it is very exciting, all the new users that we're bringing on. I believe just yesterday we signed up about 15 to 20 more users onto the platform. So things are getting very, very exciting. Real estate agents are seeing the value in iConnect, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. So any new subscribers and users here, feel free to shout yourself out. Just go into the chat and just say where you're from. Actually, everybody can go in there. Just obviously your name is there, but just say like what city you're from and maybe what brokerage you're a part of. So yeah, you guys can communicate with each other in the chat. For those of you who don't know, my name is Cameron Evans. I am the marketing manager here for iConnect and also the marketing manager for the Warburton team. And yeah, I head up all of the campaigns, all of our team does all the graphic design, sales copy, websites, all that good stuff. And so, speaking of websites, for all the new subscribers and returning subscribers, we just revamped our website a little bit, just made a couple different changes to it, and I want to show you all where to find all of the information about iConnect, how to use it, how to present it to your consumers. We are inputting all of this content into our website, so it's just easily searchable for you all to just go to iConnect.com and just go into the user guide. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And give me a second. So join. So yeah, I'm going to take you all to our iConnect website. And once I admit myself in here, admit. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and bring you all to, so boom, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's go to here, desktop, share, and then we're going to bring this down, and then we're going to bring this up. All right, can everybody see my screen? All right, everybody can see my screen nice and fantastically. Um, so yes, so if you go to iConnect.com, we did a little revamping for this website. For those of you who are interested, you can go ahead and check out the little redesign that we did for the website. It's absolutely great. When you go to user guide and scroll down, this is basically where we're going to be storing all of our content on how to use the app, how to set up your profile, how to sell it to your consumers, how to add it to your what we call your unique selling proposition when you're sitting across the dinner table from buyers and from sellers at buyers and buyer consultation and listing presentations. You can come in here and we're going to go through our quick start guide for all of our new users that we recently just registered on, and anybody who is on here who is a new user. And you're going to see two things that I just want to point out and just play for you guys real quick. One is our how to set up a profile, and then two is just inviting individuals to your platform to stand out as a real estate professional, an on-demand Uber style agent in your area, first ever Uber style agent in your area. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this for you guys. Can you guys hear the volume on that? Sorry, guys. So yeah. So hold on. Let me just technical difficulty real quick. Just gonna make sure that my audio is on for you guys. Bear with me. So, is it? Here we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Just quick technical difficulty real quick. There we go.
Buyers and sellers choose you as their real estate.
Okay, I'm gonna just stop screen sharing and wait, hold on a second. Ah, sorry guys. I'm trying to like manage two computers at once and okay. So okay, so you can hear me. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you this page, but you guys can go to the page and look at it yourselves. So if you go onto iConnect.com, Lainey, if you don't mind putting iConnect.com in the chat, and once you, someone just show you one more time. Sorry about that, guys. So when you go to home and then you go to user guide, and then you scroll down to agent quick start, and then you're going to see the setting up your profile. And this is going to take you through making sure, so I like to call it a digital first impression, right? When you meet somebody for the first time as a professional, especially as a salesperson, you want to make sure that you give off a good first impression. And so that not only goes for in person, but this also goes for digitally. You know, as much as, you know, real estate agents, I know me too, like as much as I don't like it that I have to put all my information online and I have to put all of my branding and all my marketing online and people have to like see me, I have to do headshots, I have to create content, and I know sometimes it's a little bit scary to do all of that stuff. And so, but when just like in person, when somebody meets you for this first time at an open house, what do you think that they're doing? They're going online and they're searching you up, especially if they never met you before. And especially if these people who are finding you are through referrals, like through the people that you've already done transactions with or people that you're already talking to and providing your service to. And so when these individuals, if I'm talking to, you know, my cousin at Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, and I just bought a home, and he's like, "Well, I'm thinking about buying a home too. Who did you use?" Yes, I'm going to send over the information and of the real estate agent to him. But then what he's going to do is be like, oh, "Okay, that's cool, but now let me go onto Google to check them out. How many transactions have they done? What's their value as a real estate agent overall?" And this is where your video that you put onto your iConnect page, this is where we like to utilize this. And so when you go to our iConnect and you play this video right here, it's going to show you how to take that, we call it a why me video or your agent promo video, and put that onto your iConnect profile. So when buyers and sellers are looking for you, and they find you and they you know, when you're at open houses and you're inviting individuals onto the platform, onto your iConnect profile, they can see you and they can see your value. Here's the service areas that they specialize in. Here's the services that they offer. They, some of you may be specialized in commercial, some of you may be specializing in listings, buyers, the luxury market. There's tons of different specialties out there. And if you create this profile to show off, hey, look, here's my little, I want to say like, not little, but here's my business card, my virtual business card for me, right? And that's just like one of the things that you're going to see on here is just like my virtual business card. And you're giving off a really great digital first impression when it comes to setting up your profile. And so next is now being able to go into a any sort of selling situation. Sorry, that's a that's a tongue twister right there. Any sort of selling situation, whether you're meeting buyers at open houses, meeting sellers at open houses, whether you're door knocking, cold calling, whatever your methodology of getting leads, right? Anytime you meet them, there's now two responsibilities to do. One, be able to sell yourself, right? And what the iConnect app allows you to do is add more value to you as a real estate agent. On top of you being a great negotiator, on top of you knowing this area like the back of your hand, now you're leveraging technology that is up to date. And just being able to say that, you know, could you like you think the amount of real estate agents that don't even have video, right? Because I can say that when you take iConnect, iConnect is something that is, to be honest, I haven't seen it in the market yet. I've seen apps similar to it, but not iConnect. And so it's a one of a kind piece of technology that's really advanced. And so when you look at the real estate agents out there who don't even do video, right? The real estate agents out there who don't have an online presence, the real estate agents out there who don't have websites. And that stuff is like foundational when it comes to the tech that real estate agents should be using, right? And so you as a real estate agent, when you're sitting across a dinner table or for a listing presentation or a buyer's consultation and you're explaining your value, now one of the added pieces, one of the, I want to say like sales tools that you're adding to your sales arsenal is now, hey, look, I'm a tech-driven real estate agent and I'm an on-demand real estate agent. And what this means, buyer or seller, is you see this app that I'm showing you right here. I'm gonna go ahead and you guys can go into that video and play the video. But when on number two, so invite friends and family, own your relationships. When you open up that app and you're showing whoever you're showing this app, you explain to them, hey, look, I'm gonna send you this link. And what this link is, it's direct access to me and getting me on demand when you need me. There's no more calling back and forth. There's no more texting. Because I remember when I was a real estate agent, that's what I always would do, right? I would either one, miss the call when somebody was calling me because I was busy. I was showing property. I was at a listing presentation. I was doing whatever I was doing, running comps for another property, whatever it is. I was what's called I was doing those tasks and I would either miss a call or it would be phone tag, right? It would be phone tag or texting back and forth. I have to wait for them. They have to wait for me. Now, for the first time ever, you have an app where it's so simple. Once you have, so in the setting up your profile, you're going to see that you just take your URL to your branded website and you input that into your profile. And now, when you invite buyers, sellers, sphere of influence, any sort of leads that you have, when you invite them onto the platform, they simply click that website. They search for property. They either can video call you in a secured tech in a securely, or they could just simply, with literally 2 or 3 taps, schedule the date and time that they want to go out and have you either virtually show them this property, right? You know, like how some people do when they're out of state. Some individuals may specialize in helping people move from state to state. And obviously they're not in your state yet. They're looking to move into your state. Schedule a virtual tour, which you go to the home and you just show them the property, right? Through video within the app, or they actually schedule an actual buyer an appointment with schedule an appointment with the buyer. Holy cow! I need another shot of espresso. But yeah, and so when you're in your listing presentations and buyers consultations and you're explaining that to them, now it makes sense. Like if I'm on the receiving end of somebody giving me that message, it makes sense why they're charging me 3%. It makes sense why they're charging me 4%, 5%, whatever you all charge for your commissions, right? It makes sense on the buyer side or the seller side that where I'm like, okay, I'm getting this agent who I can literally access whenever I want to. If me and my wife or my significant other is searching for homes, you know, on our work shifts, at any given time, I can go into this app and be like, oh, okay, cool. I want to go see this day, this time with my agent. Tap, 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 done. Right? I just scheduled Vivian. I just scheduled Charles. I just scheduled Todd. I just scheduled any one of the real estate agents that I have on this app. And that's why I'm paying them what I'm paying them in order for them to be my real estate agent, right? On top of them being great at negotiation, they know this market like the back of their hand, they're great at communication. And on top of all that, now I can go and schedule appointments with them when I want that. It's like it's as if like the real estate industry is behind now that I think about it, because it's like all this technology, you know, I feel like prop tech companies are doing phenomenally well at having technology like this. Yeah, prop tech companies are phenomenal at having technology like this because obviously they're the ones in front of consumers, and that's why they're in front of consumers is because they are.
Yeah. Mine was different because I already passed all the PRE.
That's
The one unit that's not elected, I
I'm
can use
sorry,
it.
hold on.
But my story is different, so they gave me people. I tried to get them to just, I said I did the wrong one. Did the other one, and they made me pay.
Mute. Um, um, no, sorry, we just had to mute that real quick. But anyways, that video is going to show you how to invite an individual onto the app. I noticed that we had a question. Can you discuss how leads are now provided through iConnect?
Can't hear. What do you-
Oh, no, because I could hear
Oh, you mean
Justin's
Justin,
voice.
okay.
Yeah. Can you discuss how leads are now provided through iConnect and how we as agents accept or not accept these leads? Erica, I don't know if you were on the Warburton team, because I think we answered this question last time. It's a really good question. So if you're on the Warburton team, we are all of the leads that we get from any one of our sources, we actually send them directly to the real estate agent. And I would say that is a question for our sales director to answer. This is more for like iConnect, actually like the iConnect app. But yeah, any sort of, I would either get in contact with our ICA manager, Jenny, or our sales director, Kathy, to answer that question when it comes to actually receiving leads from the team. But if you're excuse me, if you're talking about iConnect solely and you're not on the Warburton team, then so I just want to make this very, very clear for everybody on here as well, because Erica brought up a really good question. She was asking like, how are leads provided through the iConnect app? And so I always tell individuals, the iConnect app, it's very similar to your CRM in the sense that your CRM doesn't produce leads for you, right? And so it doesn't produce leads unless you go into the CRM and set up the drip campaign in order to nurture all the leads that you have coming in. And basically, if you're the one working the technology, then the technology works for you. What's the old saying that we always hear in the real estate realm? The best CRM, and I'm pretty sure you guys can finish finish the line in the chat. The best CRM is the one that you use, right? And so iConnect is the same way. The app itself doesn't generate leads for you. The app itself is a marketing tool and a sales tool that you utilize to generate leads for yourself, to enhance the conversions that you have, that you currently are getting right now, to create deeper connections with your consumers. But it has to be used, right? And so like Andrew, the analogy that Andrew always uses is like a camera, right? And it's like if you buy a camera from Best Buy and then you take it back to Best Buy because it didn't take any pictures for you, and then the Best Buy consultant, the Geek Squad would probably look at you and be like, wait, did you take it out of the box and take any photos? And you'd be like, no, but how come I don't have beautiful pictures? And it's like, well, you have to use the camera to get beautiful pictures. And so it's the same way. It's the same way with the technology. Um, but yeah, just continuing on the website, you're gonna see all of our videos in there, from setting up your profile to scheduling confirm appointments, and starting communication with the consumers. And then at the end, I just really want to point this out. You can book an appointment with one of our team members. And so you'll have a customer service rep for iConnect be on a one-on-one with you. I believe these appointments are 15 minutes long, and you can go in there, you can book that appointment on our Calendly. So if you get hung up on any sort of pieces with the app, you can go in there and get in contact with us, and we will help you through any sort of tech issues that you may be having with the app. And so, can the app do property searches, and can you add them to one? Jose, if you're asking about, so your consumer can search for properties on your branded website. And so we talked about in the beginning how if you go into our website, so iConnect.com, and then you go ahead and click user guide, and then, so I'm just going to go through here real quick. So when you connect user guide and then go down to agent start guide, it's going to show you, it's going to take you to this page. And in setting up your profile, there's going to be a piece in there that shows you how to take your branded website, the URL, and then put it into your app. So now when you are inviting individuals on, when you're inviting customers onto the app, they can go in there and they can search for property on your website. Now, if you're talking about the feature that is within your, I believe it's your MLS, you have to log into your MLS to where you like set up property searches for your consumers. To be honest, if your CRM is set up properly, yes, you can do that, but that's a different like conversation. Like, because if your people are landing on your website and your website is attached to your CRM and it automatically sets up the drip campaigns, like how we have set up with our GoWP.com with our Lofty CRM. Like if you have that set up and you take that URL that Lofty is providing and then input it into your iConnect, then yes, when people are searching for stuff, you're going to see that activity in your CRM. And so, but that has nothing to do with iCONNCT. You're just attaching your URL to iCONNCT. And so, no, technically no, iCONNCT doesn't set up property searches for your buyers. And you can't just like add somebody to a property search. That's a question for your CRM. And so, does anybody have any other questions? Because like I said, we're gonna wrap this one up pretty quick today. If anybody has any other questions, you all can find us at iConnect_official on Facebook and on Instagram. Obviously, iConnect official on YouTube. And then if you have any specific questions about the app, for any new subscribers, you got the welcome email. In the welcome email, you are going to see an invite to our Slack group where you have direct access to our developers. Give them ideas on how to improve the app, any sort of suggestions on minor tweaks with some features, or any sort of problems that you're experiencing with the app. You have direct access to them in there. And then also our team, our marketing team and sales team is in there as well. So you can go ahead and get in contact with us through there. I hope everybody, what's today? Tuesday. I was thinking today was Friday. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week. Hopefully everybody's New Year's is filled with more escrows opened and more importantly, more escrows closed. I'll see you.